Six-time Pro Bowler and turns out one heck of a coach, Dave Akers, stopped by Stroudsburg High School over the weekend to lend his skills to some aspiring place kickers.
I just love coaching. A lot of guys, they'll go to these camps, they're more showcases, and there's not a whole lot of instruction. It was relatively small, which is actually great because then you can spend more time with each individual kid. I want people to be able to say, all right, I made this mistake. That was the result, but what was the equation that gave me the answer to the result? It might be 1 out of 20 kicks they actually get it right, and then it may get to 3 or 4 out of 20, and ultimately you just want that consistency and accuracy to come together.
Well, it's great for them because, when you're talking special teams, it's a third of the game. So having, David Akers come in and helping these younger guys, it's only going to help other head coaches out with, the short game of it, so to speak.
I think in a camp like this, because of the time frame being so short, a couple of big things, especially of a caliber like a David Akers coming out here, is to really find those like 1 or 2 pieces at his experience that's going to be able to transition to what you're already doing. Having those eyes right here in person, you can't replace that.
It's no secret that kickers get a lot of heat. When they miss, everyone thinks that they can do it just as good or if not better, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. It's actually something extremely hard and specialized.
But the reality is that anything that's done well, looks easy, has a lot of time and effort put into it. It's the whole 10,000 hour deal and then becomes specialized on top of that.
Show me kind of what the main fundamentals are of putting it through those uprights.
Okay, so generally we want to get a little bit of momentum to get through the ball, but you don't want to get too far back because you get too far back, it's easier for the guys to block it. So generally speaking at the pro level, we like to have the snap to kick in about 1.28 seconds. I've always taken about 3 what I'd say just natural steps backwards.
Okay.
So we're going to go 90 degrees over, and I drop my kicking foot back.
Okay.
So what I would do, I would go jab, drive, and then I plant. So we're jabbing to start, and then we drive to the ball, and then we're planting. Jab, drive, plant. So you want to go more this way instead of up and then down. There you go. You got it.
Eagles, I'll be awaiting your phone call.
That's awesome.
So I didn't get a call from the Eagles, probably because I never actually kicked a ball. But hey, some of these kids very well could earn that phone call in the future, having gotten invaluable lessons from the former pro.
There were a couple of kids that were hitting 50-yarders for sure, and one, we gave him a chance because he had won the long ball, and we were like, all right, let's hit a 60. And they were actually going into the wind, so I said, let's flip and hit it with the wind. And the wind shifted right then, so he was a little short on it, but he had never played. He has an opportunity to go to the next level and play college for sure. It's amazing these kids even know who I am. I'm nothing but a has-been anymore. I'm a has-been and a husband, guys, all right? So I hope they say, hey, maybe I can listen to this guy.
At Stroudsburg High School, I'm Gwen Begley for the Service Electric Network.